Hello students, welcome back to the online class of Simstar Global School. Myself Pratima Singh, and today we are doing the fourth part of the chapter, that is the seeds of a revolution. So in the previous video we discussed about the case study of Sentinelist and Mehergarh. So in today's video we will talk about the case study of Barzaham and Daoujali Harding, and also the topic Chalcolithic Age, and it is the last topic of the chapter. So first let's talk about the first topic of today's video, that is the case study of Barzaham. So in the first point it is written the Barzaham was the first Neolithic site in Kashmir. So Barzaham was the first Neolithic site to be discovered in Kashmir, and the Neolithic settlement at Barzaham is dated to about 3000 BCE. Excavations at this site revealed burned birch, indicating that birch trees grew here even in the Neolithic age. Barzaham is located near the plains of the Jhelum River. The area is surrounded by forests and lakes, which is probably the reason that why the early people settled here, and it was discovered in 1935. Then the second point says that there was a pit-like shelters. In this excavation they found the pit-like shelters. Now what is this? And this means a unique feature of Barzaham is the presence of mud-plastered pit dwellings. The pits were oval, round, and sometimes rectangular or square. It was assumed that these pit shelters helps the people in winter in protecting themselves. Then let's talk about the artifacts of Barzaham. So many other artifacts were also found. A stone used for grinding grain and coarse handmade pottery made on mats were found. Also, a different kind of pottery was made. Some of the pots were made using the potter's wheels also. A red wheel turned pot with hundreds of beads made with semi-precious stones has also been found in Barzaham. Then what were the stone tools that the people of that time used? So tools found were stone axes, chisels, grinding stones, stone choppers and knives. Barzaham had a well-developed bone tool industry. Harpoons, needles, spearheads and scrapers have been found here. Some tools were also made using antlers. Then the last point in Barzaham is burying the dead. So what was the ritual that was followed for burying the dead? The dead were buried under the house floors or in compounds in pits plastered with lime. Sometimes humans were buried along with the animals. The animals may have been killed and buried, or their meat placed in the grave. Sometimes pets were also buried along with their masters. So in this slide you can see this is the pit-like structure, that was pit-like shelter, and this image is that it is a very interesting find that from Barzaham is a carved stone slab. It shows a hunting scene in which two hunters are killing a deer with a spear from behind and bow and arrows from the front. The mystery is the twin suns that can be seen. This stone carving tells us that hunting was still prevalent and spears as well as bows and arrows were in use. So this was the case study of Barzaham. So let's move towards the next case study, that is Daoujali Harding. Daoujali is located near Brahmaputra Valley in Assam, and the stone tools that were used at that time were cells, mortars and pestles. These have been found during the excavation of site, and these tools were used for crushing the grains to make food. And this site is close to China and Myanmar. Some stones, jadeite, were also found, and it was assumed that maybe it was brought from China because this site is near to China and Myanmar routes. So this was about the case study of Daoujali Harding. Now let's move towards the last topic of our chapter, that is Chalcolithic age. So the next great advance in human civilization took place when metals were introduced for tool making, and a new era called Chalcolithic age or Copper age began when people used mainly metal tools along with the stones. The term Chalcolithic is derived from ancient Greek word chalkos and lithos, meaning copper and stone. So, and what was their way of living? So, their means of living was based on subsistence for agricultural, stock raising, hunting, and fishing. People used microliths, stone tools, and some copper as well as wheel made pottery. They cultivated crops and domesticated animals. Their houses were varied, some were made of stone while others were thatched structures. They lived in groups and practiced farming. Then, what were their burying ritual? So, the burial practices of the dead is a striking feature of the Chalcolithic age. Dead bodies were buried in north-south position in Maharashtra, but in east-west position in South India. In eastern India, only a fraction of population buried their dead. So remains of these settlements can be found all over India. These emerged at different times and were different in different parts of the country. So this was it for today's video, in which we completed our chapter 3rd, that is the seeds of a revolution. In the next video, we will do the revision of civics, that is social and political life, chapter 23. Thank you.